What's up, hunters, and welcome back to my channel for another hunting episode of the Hunter Call of the Wild. And today we are taking a deep dive into one of the most stylish and debated gun in the game, the Coachmate Lever in 45-70 caliber. This rifle is a class 4 through class 8 powerhouse. It's lever action, which means fast follow-up shots, but it comes with the few notorious trade-offs. The big question is this class lever gun worth the in-game cash or it's a forgotten relic? Let's find out. For this review, we are running the soft point flat nose and hollow point rounds. We need all the penetration we can get to the punch through the vitals of those bigger class 8 and class 9 animals. This gun is paired only with the old school side mounted scope. It severely limits your field of view, and honestly, the side picture is dark for an experienced player. The iron sight are the viable options, but for a long range, this scope is a massive one. Okay, let's start our hunt. I am going with the Coachmate Lever, mounting a Helios rifle scope on it. Let's start our today's guns review. Alright, here we go. Whitetail Deer stepped out at the 86 meters. This is exactly the distance the Coachmate was built for. No guessing on the drop here. I'm going for his hurt. Here we go. Do you see that? The power? The deer didn't take a single step. Immediate light out. Alright, here we go. Let's see the trophy. Here is a silver whitetail deer, a good solid buck. Weight is 84.24. Here is the x-ray. But check this out on the x-ray. I was zeroed for 150 meters and we shot him at only 68 meters. Look how high the round impacted. Even at this range, the Coachmate 45-70 bullet dropped significantly, hitting way above where I was aiming. This is your warning. You must manage your zeroing, or this gun will punish you. But the good news, it is still punched right through the both lungs. That's the raw power of the 45-70 saving the day. Alright hunters, let's look at the map. We have moved reserves and we are set up at the High Lake Swamp Zone. This is a prime whitetail area and I am targeting my second deer of the day right here. The good news is I already placed a ground blind here a few hours ago. This is a huge advantage. It breaks up our profile and give us the crucial extra concealment for the close range rifle like the 45-70. Let's get settled and see what's moving. Okay, there is a big white-tailed deer. Let's use the electronic collar to attract them. Electronic collar is doing its job. We have got a movement. They are responding fast and closing the distance. Perfect for a lever action. I am sweeping to the 45-70 hollow point ammunition for the deer. At this short range, we don't need the maximum penetration, we need maximum energy transfer for an instant knockdown. Let's see if we can give this buck a lights out performance. There they are coming in hot. Coming very fast towards me. Let's drop our collar. Okay, focus. There, look at the size of the wreck. That's the one we want. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beauty of a hollow point 45-70 and a close range instant drop. The biggest challenge with this gun is getting them this close, but when you do, it is an absolute hammer. Let's check for this trophy. And yes, we have a gold whitetail 91.88. That is a serious buck. The 45-70 delivered the good right on our doorstep. Now for the x-ray. I hit a little forward, impacting the left humerus, and that's the key. The hollow point still had enough raw force to shatter that bone, blasting through the left lung and stepped just shy of the heart. That is the attachment power of the 45-70 at a close range. It is an absolute light-out gun when you get them to the comet. We have moved to the Cheela on the map now. Take a look at the strand. We are threading the needle here. walking this narrow path right between the lake and the mountain. This entire area is a mega hotspot. We are talking high traffic for the blacktail deer, black bear, and especially those huge Roosevelt elks. All right, we have spotted a black-tail deer browsing by the ridge. The range is a confirmed 153 meters. This is the ultimate test. Well outside the recommended distance for the 45-70. I am using the soft point flat nose now, hoping for the maximum penetration at this distance. I am aiming for his heart, compensating heavily for the nutritious bullet drop. We need to know, does the Coachmate have any long range potentials? Let's find out. Hit. He's definitely took the hit. He's staggering, trying to move, and there he goes. Hold up. Do you hear that? That's the sound of the trouble. As promised, Cheela is the hot spot. We have three black bears moving right through this choke point. This is the class 7 animal. But first, Blacktail Deer, he didn't drop on the spot like our close range kill, but the flat nose carried enough point to anchor him with a few steps. Over 148 meters. This is better performance that I expected for the cartridge at this distance. Okay, here we go for our trophy. It's a silver blacktail, not the diamond we hoped for, but we got the kill. Now look at the shot placement on the X-ray. We clipped both lungs, but we just missed the heart. The bullet penetrated deep enough to do the job, but it slowed down so much on the way that we lost the instant knockdown power. If that shot had been on the heart, he should have collapsed instantly. This confirmed the 45-70 can kill at the 150 meters, but it's sacrificing speed and certainty to do it. Scanning the ridge for those bears, there are coyotes a bit smaller for the 45-70's integrity range, so we pass and there is a smaller female bear. Hold on a second. Stop. Look at that mythical bear. Look at the rating, folks. This is the exactly kind of a dangerous close range target this liver gun was born to fight. We need to close the gap and put the 45-70 to the ultimate test. Here we go for our black bear. Oh, I think I need to change my binoculars. This is not the rangefinder binocular. Here we go. Our bear is at 99.50 meters and his back is towards me. This is very difficult shot. Okay. I'm going for his spine to get him down very quickly. I'm using a soft point late nose bullet for this black bear. I'm going for his spine. Here we go. He did not drop. He's running. This show you right away that the soft point isn't giving us the punch we need. We tracked him quickly and he is down. Let's look at the log here. A gold trophy. Now the x-ray tells the whole story. He was quartering away and the bullet hit the vertebra and collapsed the lungs. Crucially, the penetration was shallow. The flat nose round just ran out of the energy before reaching the vitals. Crucially, the penetration was shallow. The short point round just ran out of the energy before reaching the vitals properly at this distance. The flat nose is simply not working well at 99 meters. Okay, the next target is also a black bear or relaxing at 58 meters. And he is relaxing very well. He never know that we are here to hunt him. The soft point failed us earlier, so for this close encounter, we are sweeping back to the hollow point for much expansion. This will give us a big blow to this black bear. This time I am going for his head. Here we go. Relax, baby. Give me a good shot. Oh, he's down. He's down. He's down on his first shot. Here we go for our trophy. Here we go for the trophy. It's a bronze bear, but look at the X-ray. The hollow point entered right under the eye, blasted into the brain, and the shockwave from the massive round spread across the entire skull. This proves the 45 centi is an absolute force in a close range emergency. You get them close, use that hollow point, and you get immediate and devastating result and perfect ending for the review. Scanning the far side, there is a rosewood elk. He is top class 7 target and he is standing at 150 meters. That's just far for the reliable knockdown power of a 45-70. Time for some tactics. I deployed electronic collar to bring him towards me. We need him to close the distance and bring him right into the sweet spot for the lever gun. That's just too far for the reliable knockdown power of the 45-70. Collar brought it to me. Now our target is at 46 meters. Right there he is. And I'm going for the soft nose bullet to bring him down very quickly. I'm going for his heart. Here we go. That is the power you pay for. A Roosevelt elk, a big class 7 animal dropped on the spot. When you bring the animal to the Coachmate preferred range, it simply does not miss the beat. And here is the trophy, a silver Roosevelt elk. Moment of truth, the X-ray. Look at the penetration. A soft point round ripped right through the humerus bone across the left lung and the heart and the right lung. This is the absolute devastating power. This confirm it. When you use the Coachmate 4570 inside 50 meters, it performs like a buffalo gun. It's an unstoppable close range hammer for tough big games. One more elk, one more test. This one is at 71 meters. We are using the hollow point this time, hoping for massive shock, but testing its effectiveness right at the edge of the 45-70 reliable range. I am aiming straight for his heart. Here we go. Let's see how this gun is performing. Hit, but he is running hard. The hollow point clearly did not have the deep penetration. Need to anchor that massive class 7 animal right away. We are going to have to track him. This is exactly why ammunition choose matters so much with the Coachmate. Still searching my elk, and I think there is our elk. Yes, he is there. He stopped clearly hurting from the first hit. Let's give him another one to finish this. Oh, he is still running. Okay, okay, this has to end now. The hollow point is failing us. We are going for the headshot for the quick kill. Here we go. The headshot. Let's see why the elk wouldn't go down. This one is a bronze elk. The X-ray. The X-ray is telling the scary story. My first shot at 71 meters barely went through the flesh. The second at the 35 meters, also superficial flesh wound. At the hollow point simply lacked the penetration to reliably anchor the class 7 elk even at close range. The third shot, just like the bear, was the only clear kill. The massive shockwave from the hollow point on the head. And here is the warning for you folks: don't use the hollow point For the large animals with the 45-70, stick to the polymer flathead bullets and keep your distance under 50 meters if you want to guaranteed vital hits. I hunted all these animals in this area of Cheela in this narrow path of the reserve. If you are wanting to hunt these animals, this is the hottest spot. All right, the true test of a power, the big guy moose. We are here in a Belmont and a busy drinking zone. Let's see the map here. Here's the map, and this is the area where I am hunting now. These are the drinking zones for these animals. He is standing at the tough 81 meters. I am loading with the soft point flat nose for maximum penetration, aiming for the vitals. But this cow is blocking my direct view of the double lung, so I have to go for the tough front chest shot. Hit, but he is moving. I'm tracking him through the scope, and look at that health bar. Absolutely no effect. This is exactly why the 45-70 struggles. We are on a class 7 at 81 meters, and that bullet is just not delivering the necessary energy. Okay, time to track him. Okay, I'm going after this one. He ducked into the thick jungle. He is coming in my direction. The 45-70 failed to point deep enough for the vitals at range. So here is a crucial trick. Just when your penetration fails, aim for non-vital organs like the liver and the stomach. A solid hit to the stomach causes internal bleeding and forces the animal to lie down quickly. We can't afford another run. I gave a quick sharp shot at the stomach now to anchor this big guy. Okay, here we go for our moves, but let's see the map first. The Coachmate really had to work for this one. The first shot was way back here at the drinking zone, and the moose dragged us all the way to this point for the stomach shot and then finally to the harvest location. This is a massive tracking effort. This clearly demonstrates that while the 45-70 can kill a moose, it does not have the necessary knockdown energy to drop a large class 7 animal quickly at the range over 70 meters. The X-ray doesn't lie. Look at the first shot at 81 meters. It's a flesh wound only. The bullet simply ran out of power for a clear vital hit on a moose. But a second shot, the trick shot to the stomach, got deep into his body. This is the ultimate takeaway. If you are hunting a tough class 8 or 9 animals or using a lower caliber a gun like the 45-70 at range, forget the heart or lungs. Go for the stomach or liver to guarantee internal damage and will secure that kill, even if it means a bit more tracking. And with that tough moose hunt, my failed test of a Coachmate Lever 45-70 comes to an end. It's time for the final honest verdict. The game lists this gun as effective for class 4 through class 9, but let's be real about the results. It was a spectacular, reliable killer for class 4 and 5 animals, gives us an instant drop every time. But as soon as we push past 70 meters or stepped up to the big boys like the Roosevelt elk and the black bear, it struggles barely, and on that final moose, it completely failed to deliver a clear kill. Honestly, I am disappointed. The 45-70 is an absolute blast for the style, but based on a pure hunting efficiency, this gun is the best suited for class 3 through 5. It's not the reliable class 7 to 9 rifle the game claims it is. If you are looking for a fun short range rifle for a deer or a boar, buy it. But if you need a dependable big game caliber, pass on the Coachmate. If you enjoy this honest breakdown, please hit that like button and share this video with the fellow hunters who might be thinking about buying this gun. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next review. I want to know what gun should I test next. Let me know in the comments below. Happy hunting. Bye bye.